Hey there. If you're thinking about getting out there on the road with the big rigs and driving a rig, an RV, or even a bus, then have we got great news for you.
Southwest Truck Driver Training can get you trained and rolling in as little as 4 weeks. They offer lifetime job placement support. They have special military programs, a financial aid program, including grant applications, and so much more to offer you.
Plus, they're family-owned business right here in the Southwest. They have world-class training for Class A and B CDLs, hazmat endorsement training, RV training, and, of course, a refresher course if you need one. And did we mention they have 3 locations, which are Phoenix, Tucson, and North Las Vegas?
So we don't know why you're sitting there channel surfing on a TV when you could be learning to drive and roll down the road to earning a great living today.
Go to their website, swtdt.com, to learn more about Southwest Truck Driver Training to shift your career into high gear.
Tell them you heard about them on the 18 Wheel Talk podcast show. We love them. You will too.
Psst. Hey, it's me, Patrick. Just wanted to remind you, don't forget to go sign up and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's 18wheeltalk.com/YouTube. And get subscribed so that you can get our videos and see our videos and everything video. Later, taters.
Breaker 19. Break 19 for radio check.
18 Wheels.
Welcome to the 18 Wheel Talk podcast show.
We're a podcast for truckers, about truckers, by truckers.
Coaching generations of drivers while guiding them on their path to success.
Fueling them with knowledge and passion for trucking.
Navigating the industry 1 mile at a time.
Spark the revolution.
Whoa. Welcome to the 18 Wheel Talk podcast show.
Could you have said that any faster? Welcome.
Okay, I'll try again. Welcome to the 18 Wheel Talk podcast show.
Could we have that somewhere in between?
You look like you're in pain. You look like you're passing like a kidney stone or something.
Fine.
Hello, and welcome to the show. It is Margarita Monday. This day, February 21.
Yes, it is.
Welcome to our show, everybody. Hey,
what?
We're not just a podcast for truckers. Just saying.
Gonna have a little fun, a little laugh, and a little what's going on today?
I don't know. What is going on today? We are, oh, wait, before we do that. Hey,
what?
We're 2 retired truck drivers.
Yep.
In case it's your first time, listening in or watching the show, we're going to give you guys a little bit of tall tales from our experience over the road. We're going to talk current events, sports, things that we feel that we want to do, things that we like. It's our show. We're going to talk about whatever we want to talk about. I'm Patrick. And over there's...
I'm Janet.
My sidekick, Janet.
I kick him a lot. That's why I'm the sidekick.
Kid. She's shotgun.
I like shotguns. Pop, pop, pop.
Bop, bop,
That's right.
Bop. She'll be here for at least an hour.
Well, give or take.
Give or take.
I'm just trying to help Lenore get in because she can hear us, but she can't see us.
What? Wait a minute.
Oh, she can see us now.
You got to click on it. Click it. Click it.
Oh, she clicked it.
You got to
click
click it.
And she didn't get a ticket.
So anyways, if you're watching us on Twitch, be sure to hit that follow button so you guys don't miss anything. Welcome into the show.
Hey, Tabby.
Greatly appreciate it. If you're watching us on the Tube of You, be sure to hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell so you don't miss anything. You get notified every time we go live or post something in the
Oh, come
channel.
on, you were waiting.
I was.
You just like it when I do that.
And if you guys are listening to us, watching us on Twitter, please retweet it. Retweet it.
Twitty bird.
And if you're watching us on Facebook, welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. Hopefully y'all brought your beverage of choice.
Oh, wait.
I got my margarita. Cheers. Clink.
Cheers, clink. I shouldn't clink very hard.
Crushed ice didn't get crushed all that much. So, Miss Janet,
Mr. Patrick,
what are we talking about today?
we're talking sport 2022 version, the Olympics, basketball fights, and more.
Okay.
You'd think I've been drinking or taking
I know.
energy drinks or something, but no.
Holy sugars.
Man, there was some good shit. I mean, stuff happening this weekend.
I win. I win.
I let you win.
Janet swore first.
That's not
This
right.
time it's right. 10 minutes in. You couldn't even get 10 minutes in without
I let you
dropping
win.
the shit word.
I let you win. It's not like I dropped the F-bomb like you do every 10 seconds.
Listen, every now and then you just got to say frog.
Leapfrog.
I know, right? That was fast and furious.
Well, now that we're talking about people that cuss, how about Antonio Brown versus the Tampa Bay Bucks?
Yeah, right.
That's
Let's get right into it. We're going to talk football first. We're going to run into, the hoops. We're going to go NBA. We're going to talk college hoops.
NASCAR.
We're going to talk a little bit of NASCAR, some of the Olympics, and
Maybe.
if time
Prevails.
prevails, we'll talk a little bit about horses.
I know, right? Horribly. So,
Hey,
what?
you know what? Yeah, we do got trucker's mouth. You got something about it? Oh, hey, I got a question for you guys. Hey, everybody in the chat, would you guys be interested in doing a game with us? We got. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Cards Against Humanity. We got a game for Christmas. We'd love to kind of play it with you guys one of these nights. We'll just schedule it. That'll be our live show. Cards Against Humanity. We'll read off the questions, and you guys just tell us your best answer to the question. However vulgar it is, it doesn't matter. Anything goes.
While we're waiting for that answer, I just noticed who said we have trucker's mouth.
I know, right?
She's got room to talk. She's got 10 times the potty mouth that I do on any given moment. Elizabeth.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah. I'm like, seriously? You're calling me on foul language? Please.
It is Margarita Monday. Hopefully you brought your beverage of choice. Doesn't
Anyway.
necessarily have to be a margarita.
Anyway.
It could be brown bottled water. It could be bottled water or perhaps maybe refilled with vodka.
It could be a margarita.
I just said that. It could be soda, whatever y'all want. I'm just glad you guys are here.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Me too. Hello, Lenore and Tabby and Elizabeth with the foul mouth.
coffee's good.
Coffee.
Cafe.
Coffee,
Energy
coffee, coffee.
drinks, whatever you guys
That's
got.
my morning song. Coffee, coffee,
Hey, if
coffee.
you ever need to get a hold of us, you can email us at patrick@18wheeltalk.com. And we look forward to any questions you all want to send us. You know what I mean?
I do, Vern.
So, but yeah, we're on Twitch. We're on YouTube. I'm getting ahead of myself. We're on, we got Instabubble. We're on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah.
And then see if the other button works. We're on. Yeah, there it is. Twitter
Twitter.
works. The Twitter button works. We're on Twitterverse. We're on Twitchverse and Twitterverse. And you can also lick. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell.
Please don't lick your computer screens.
Please don't lick it.
Don't lick it like it.
Don't lick it like it. And we greatly appreciate you guys being here. I don't know why I'm. I gotta adjust something here, and let's go. Boom! There we go. I don't know why it wasn't full screen.
I don't know.
That was weird.
Well,
That was like totally. I'm like, why am I seeing all this weird shit on the screen? I know why.
are you looking in a mirror?
No,
Just asking for a friend?
nosy bitch. The friend. Anyways, we're going to talk sports today. We're going to talk a little football. And you were saying Antonio Brown was crying.
Yeah, Antonio Brown was crying. It's been 2 months since the Jets, the game where Antonio Brown took off his shirt and stomped off the
His
field.
infamous crying into his towel. I'm leaving the game.
I'm leaving. If you won't give me the ball, I'm leaving.
I'm taking my uniform off and I'm dancing off the stage.
If he had stripped and danced off the stage, I might have paid attention. But all he did was take his shirt off. I mean, come on, man. If you're going to strip.
He had shoulder pads on. He had to get rid of them.
I know. Anyway, but he's still mad as ever about being dumped because after he stripped and
walked off.
He stripped and walked off. They dumped him. They broke off the engagement. We're done with you.
They're like, you're going to take your ball. We'll find somebody else to play with.
So he took to social media. Okay.
Yep.
To lodge another complaint against his former teammates and team.
No. What did he say this time?
Well, he threw the organization. He threw the Bucks under the bus, but he also threw some blame on Brady.
Bucks under the bus.
Get it? Bucks under. I see. I'm snappy today.
What?
So
whatever.
What he said was on Instagram, and I read the actual
on Instagram. Here we go. Instagram.
And I read it.
He
blamed the Buccaneers for his injury. They tried to hurt me intentionally. They sent me out there after knowing that I was still hurt. And he says that Brady lied to him. Tom said he would throw Tommy. He didn't say Tommy, but I did.
Tommy
said he would throw the ball.
Excuse me, Mr. Brady. Could you throw me the ball?
He said he
please?
would throw it to me if I came out and played with him, even though I was hurt. But he didn't throw it. Imagine being hurt and having to play through this and being lied to.
Is that?
That's my invitation to his voice.
Oh, that's Antonio Brown talking.
Yeah, that's his voice. He has a lot of typos, by the way, in his thing.
Well, nobody said he could tweet.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, it's his Instagram.
Whatever, but he doesn't know how to type. So he continues to insist that Bruce Arians made him play hurt. Coach said, if I couldn't run on this, get the F out of here. You can read the next line.
Get the frog out of here.
Yeah. Frog all you mother froggers.
Yeah, right.
Still can't me at the NFL. He can't spell.
Still can't. He says can't.
Still can't stop me, NFL. So the Bucs coach denied the version of events. And by the way, he did really walk off. Everyone was like, we were watching that game. We're like, why did he walk off? What happened? What did we miss? And we looked, couldn't find a thing. The whole reason he left that game was because they didn't throw the ball to him.
Yeah, he was pissed off that he wasn't getting the ball enough.
He didn't get a play.
He's like, I brought that ball. I want it thrown to me. God damn it.
It's my ball. I'm going home.
I don't know if it was his ball per se.
I'm taking my Barbie dolls and I'm going home.
Yeah, right. But he had boo-boo feelings because Brady didn't throw him the ball.
I know. So he threw them all under the bus.
So he says, screw this. I'm leaving. And the Jets could have won that game, too. They were winning.
This is true.
And they still lost.
This is true.
That's my Jets. Go team.
Yep.
Jets. Suck.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways.
So, Senior Bowl's behind us.
Ooh, what the?
I still got a tank top on.
Of course you're hot.
For this second, I still got my sleeves on.
I know. Of course you're hot. Hot, cold, hot, cold.
Only when we're in here because we turn the fans off.
You could have turned the fan on lightly.
Oh, my bad. So, Senior Bowl's behind us.
All right. For those who don't know, what is the Senior Bowl?
I don't remember. You tell them.
What is the Senior Bowl? You're the college one.
It's the college. It's the bowl with all the senior players.
It's kind of like the Pro Bowl of college.
Yeah, it's with all the senior players before they get drafted to the NFL to go strut their stuff and show everything. Like, hey, this is the Pro Bowl for us.
So they're like roosters strutting their stuff.
Yeah, they're trying to show how good they are. That way they get a good pick in the draft lineup.
Okay. If you say.
I say so.
Okay.
Let it be
You
written.
say. It is done. It is done.
So, Senior Bowl's behind us.
Okay.
Super Bowl's in the books.
Yeah, no more football.
And the Combine's a week away. And I love watching the
Well,
Combine.
I like watching the Combine. So,
yeah, I do too.
So that kind of gives you a who's who as to
what they can really do.
What kind of talent is actually coming into the.
Well, yeah, because you can watch the Senior Bowl and you can watch all these others, but the Combine shows you what they do under stress. Your repetitive, boom, 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 right down the road.
Boom, boom, right down the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's next?
I don't know what is next.
Free agency.
Well, this is true. Free
yeah,
agency.
and then the NFL draft 2 months away.
I know.
Do you know what's missing from the NFL draft?
What?
Well, first of all, in those first 32 picks, there's not going to be a lot of quarterbacks.
Yeah, I know. There's
really
only what, maybe 10 total, but not
even not in the first 32.
There's like one or two maybe really good ones that are entering the draft,
and none are picked in the first 10. They're saying that
none are scheduled to be picked.
Yeah, right now they're saying none are scheduled. When they did the mock draft, they said the first quarterback could go in the 11th. What? Did I mess up?
No, my foam ball is coming off. I had to fix it. I was losing my ball.
I'm not saying I got a dirty brain, but what?
You got a dirty mind. What's your mind on it? Look, see, it's all crooked.
My brain is, or my hair?
Your head's on crooked.
Is that better?
It's better than last time. You dropped your headphones just as we were going live.
I don't want to talk about it, Patrick.
I don't want to talk about it. Shut up. I want me. Leave me alone. Go ahead.
Fine.
Take your ball and go home. Don't make me reach over there and grab that boo-boo lip. Fine.
You can go play with Stephen Curry.
Whatever.
Take it away.
Anything
NBA.
else on the NFL front you want to talk about?
No, because right now I'm just waiting for it to start again.
I mean, I was rooting for the Bengals, Joey and the Pussycats.
I know you were.
I thought they had a good shot. Unfortunately, the Rams did win.
Mhm.
In case you're sleeping under a rock and you didn't know that, the Rams won the Super Bowl.
But on a side note, we
Side
had
note.
really good food at our Super Bowl party.
Oh my God, we always have good food at our parties,
This is true.
even though it's just you and I.
Yeah.
Well, there were 6 of us. It was me, myself, and I, and
Me, myself, and I.
I see.
And
So
the pugs.
6 people plus 2 pugs. They didn't really eat a lot, but
They had a little.
I know that, whatever they had, they really liked because they gobbled it up.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. So, anybody in the chat?
Hello.
Are we getting anybody? Is anybody there?
Hello.
Chat?
Is anybody out there?
Hello. Say, so we were going to do Cards Against Humanity on one of our episodes.
Uh-huh.
So I don't think anybody knows what that is. I got nothing.
I still have Lenore.
I know. I see that. I was wondering if maybe chat went down. Hold on. Let me refresh it. Well, there's Lenore's hello. Hi, Lenore.
Hello, Lenore. Thank you.
Have you heard of Cards Against Humanity?
Well, I just go pick her butt up and bring her here to play.
I know, right? We'll put her live on the show.
Yeah,
Give her a set of headphones. Anyways, we're going to go on to hoops. Go on to the NBA. The All-Star game there. Stephen. Is it Stephen? Stephen Curry?
Mm-mm.
Or is it Stephen?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen Curry.
He hit 16 threes
3-pointers.
to an All-Star game MVP.
Yep. And LeJon Brames.
That's LeBron.
Yeah.
It's LeBron James. LeBron James nails the game winner.
Yes.
Were they on the same team?
Yes.
LeBron and Curry were on the same team? Did they play the Harlem Globetrotters?
Apparently.
I'm asking you. You did
No.
the research.
They didn't play the Harlem Globetrotters.
They didn't.
You're silly.
I want to see that. NBA All-Stars versus the Globetrotters.
I like watching the Globetrotters. They're
Yeah,
good.
I know, right? They were in town not that long ago.
They're good.
So you would like to play, Lenore? I would like to. I think we're gonna. I think we're gonna do it. We're gonna promote it, and hopefully we get a bunch of people. We'll do it. Say 2 weeks.
Okay.
Gotta look at a calendar really quick. I think it's
Today.
2 weeks from today. One.
I gotta get my calendar out. I didn't know there was a quiz.
We'll do it. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it like March 7th. Yeah, we can do that. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how much feedback we get.
Okay. Anyway.
I think it'd be hilarious because we'll read the questions, and then you guys in chat just type your answers in there, and we'll read the answers out loud. I think it'd be hilarious.
I agree.
So LeBron James nailed the game winner.
Mm-hmm.
Notably missing from the starting lineup was any player that was from the league's best team, the Phoenix Suns.
They had the best record going in.
I know.
And none of them made the starting lineup.
None of them made it. Booker made it in, but on a technicality, I guess.
Yeah, and
he should have been voted as one of the.
So did Chris Paul.
Yeah. Yep.
We had 3 players that made it to like the backup players.
Yeah, but they didn't make the starting lineup, which I don't get how. It's rigged.
Everything's rigged in your head.
Conspiracy theory. Sorry.
Anyway.
Go ahead.
Curry, who set the NBA's all-time record for three-pointers during the season, he hit an absurd amount of 16 three-pointers, which would be the most in any game in NBA history. That was during the game, during the All-Star game.
Right.
Okay. And he smashed the prior All-Star game record of 9. And then the first 3 quarters of the game are played individually for charities. Most people don't know that.
Okay.
So each quarter is like its own little mini game and has its own, whoever wins that quarter, it goes to their charity.
Right.
Like the second quarter, I don't remember whose team won, but I know that it went to the Cleveland Food Bank.
Okay. That's probably LeBron. He's a Cleveland native.
Okay. Yeah, I think you're right. So anyway, the first 3 quarters go to the charity of the winner.
Okay.
Then they take the points from those 3 and they add them up and they add 24 in honor of Kobe.
Okay.
Whoever brings the score to that total wins in the fourth quarter. That's how they determine the fourth quarter winner.
Okay.
Now you know. So
Chris Paul of the Suns did play for a few minutes in the first quarter.
But he had
with a fractured thumb.
Yeah, he fractured his thumb in the last game prior in the regular season.
That sucks.
But not just like a regular fracture. This is like some sort of major fracture he did.
It's kind of like when Russell Wilson jammed it, jammed his finger on Aaron Donald's helmet.
Yeah, I didn't know the Phoenix coach was there too.
Yeah, Monty.
I didn't know.
I think Monty was there.
If Lenore says it, I believe it.
I think I saw on the news he was there. But yeah, that oof.
Yeah, Chris Paul's out for like 6 weeks for recovery now.
Yeah, because there's no way he's going to be able to really shoot it because the ball rolls off the thumb.
Yeah, and they did a big 75 greatest players of the NBA.
Yep.
One of whom obviously was Michael Jordan, and he was late. He made it to the ceremony, but he was late for the game.
Well, he was in Daytona Beach.
Yeah.
Because he has 2 NASCARs that were running in the Daytona 500.
Yeah, part of his team was running there.
I don't remember what 2 cars they are, but I know he's the
what's his name? Took second place.
I don't know the numbers. That's all.
I can't think of the numbers, but the name is
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
If you don't have a dash cam in your semi and you went and spent all that money on it, do you really think that you and your truck are protected against John Q. Public? We don't. That is why we recommend Rexing USA cameras and equipment. Whatever it is you are looking for, whether it be a dash cam, a body cam, a trail cam, or similar, they probably have it.
Nearly every new vehicle coming out has a dash cam, and there is a reason for it: litigation. Yes, welcome to America, the land of litigation. So the best thing you can do is to protect what you own with video and pictures.
And their dash cams, boy, let me tell you, their cams do a lot. They have 170-degree ultra-wide angle lenses that will automatically lock in the last video if it feels a vibration from an accident. It has a supercapacitor battery backup that is better than lithium for extreme heat or cold. Add in loop recording, a mobile app, and parking monitoring, and more.
And yes, now you have a really great package for this company of cameras. So come on, check it out at 18wheeltalk.com/dashcam. That's 18wheeltalk.com/dashcam.
All right, there. Let's see. Michael Jordan, NASCAR.
I can't think of it. Bubba Wallace.
Bubba.
Bubba drives.
Oh, and
I know Bubba drives for him. At least I think he does.
and Denny Hamlin.
Oh, okay.
Denny Hamlin used to be FedEx.
Yeah. Oh,
I believe.
Lenore said that the coach was there for Curry.
Phoenix coach was there for Curry. What? What's he trying to do? Draft him? Get him to come over to the Suns? Maybe. That ought to be interesting.
Maybe they're friends.
So
anyway,
he has the number 23 and it looks like the number 45 car.
We can skip to the Daytona since you're talking about it already.
Well,
and then we can come back for college hoops.
He's got his drivers are Bubba Wallace and Kurt Busch.
Oh, okay.
That's all. That's all.
It's up to you.
That's just a quickie because it was Jordan, and then we go circle back and talk about it again.
We can circle back.
What?
Make a left turn. You know why I left turn, right?
Yeah, because it's NASCAR.
Do you know who said drive fast, turn left?
Who?
Dale Earnhardt.
Of course.
Do you know who used to have that written on their checks underneath the signature line?
Janet McHugh.
Right.
I'm good at this pop quiz.
I know. Okay,
right.
So
college hoops.
College hoops, man. College hoops were fun.
Oh man, college hoops are getting exciting.
I like college everything. I like college ball, like football. I like college hoops. I really do. I've always been a big fan of college sports. And you know that. It's like when I had a big FU affair with college football or with the NFL, I just kept up with my college ball.
A big FU?
Mm-hmm. An FU affair.
FU affair?
Yeah.
What's that
I told them to take a flying leap.
That's not FU. Flying leap is FL.
Okay, an FL. Don't make me.
You gave them the middle finger, didn't you?
No. Because here's why.
Because you still like the 85 Bears.
Okay. Just okay on Lenore. So I agree with what he did.
What did he do?
Oh, come on. You know we're talking about Kaepernick here.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
I agree with what he did.
Okay.
I agree with his reasoning, is what I'm saying.
My ear itches. You're looking at me funny. Stop.
It's because it's a really cute picture. Look at the camera. Now you look like Kalen.
All right.
So I agree with what Kaepernick, his reasoning for what he did, his beliefs, his stood up for his rights, his beliefs.
Yep.
And I disagree with why he chose to do it on my football field. And yes, it's my football field, damn it.
It's not your football field.
Mine and every other fan who's ever paid for a ticket, paid for that fields.
Pardon me.
That's how I look at it.
No, I agree.
But
I
there's that part of me that says he's so famous he should have used any platform anywhere.
yeah, I still am a Kaepernick fan.
Yes,
I
I
would love to see him return to football.
I agree.
He's tried, but then kind of gave everybody the FU.
Okay, but now here's a thought that I've been wrangling around in my
Sorry.
head for a while.
All right, unwrangle it.
I'm starting to understand why he did it on the field,
Okay,
because that's the only platform anyone listened to him.
this is true. Yeah,
If anything he ever put out on any social media, unless he was talking football, nobody listened to him.
this is true.
Now, I grant you, this took me a while to wrap my head around, okay? Because I'm like, you brought something besides football into a football field. And I don't want politics in football. I don't want religion in football. And we all know I'm as Catholic as they get. But I don't bring that to my football
that
field.
trucker mouth of yours. Sorry.
Anyway,
Awkward pause.
yes,
Awkward pause.
while we stared at each other,
We had to stare down.
and I won.
Anyways,
So it's really hard for me to accept anybody bringing anything but football to the football field, except a marching band or a good halftime show. You know what I mean? I do understand why he felt that he had to bring it there, because nobody else would pay attention to him anywhere else.
I get it.
It's unfortunate that once he got noticed, he didn't take it to another platform and leave the football field out of the situation.
I agree. He should have, once it got notoriety,
Yes.
he should have moved it to, and instead it just,
it blew up the football field.
yeah. Well, it didn't blow up the football field.
You know
It
what I
just-
mean. You know what I mean.
It made everybody pissed off. But I totally agree.
Speaking of pissed off, college hoops.
College hoops. Oh, God, yeah. Man, oh, man. If you haven't seen the video of the Michigan versus Wisconsin,
Michigan State, Wisconsin State game.
you need to go look that up.
And if you can find the extended where they're still playing, finish the last 2 minutes of the game and then it happens, that's the version to watch.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
So in the post-game boxing match, post-game fight,
Yeah, right.
in one corner, ladies and gentlemen, we have Michigan coach Juwan Howard, former NBA All-Star, two-time NBA champion. The dust makes up for a particularly compelling hot take. In the other corner, short Wisconsin assistant coach Joe Krabenhoff. Ladies and gentlemen, let the fights begin.
Ding, 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 ding.
So,
Speaking of bells, don't forget to hit the notification bell on YouTube.
you can ring our bell. You can ring our bell.
Nice segue into that one.
All right.
Whoop, whoop.
So it was Juwan Howard's decision to continue with a full court press while
Yep.
down 15
Okay.
with under a minute to play that prompted the Wisconsin timeout. Okay.
Okay.
Badgers had walk-ons and reserves in the game, and if a timeout by guard in that situation was against the game's unwritten rules, then, in my opinion, Michigan's continued use of the press also displayed poor sportsmanship.
Okay.
Okay, so there was poor sportsmanship on both parts.
Yeah, he was pissed off because they were losing.
Well,
so.
they were getting walked on. It's like, I'll use football because a lot of people follow football better. If your team's up 57-0, there's a point where you just got to quit
Yeah.
beating the crap out of the other guy. The same with basketball. If there's only a minute left and you're up by 20 some points, or 30 seconds left and you're up by 20 some points, and you've got all your stars on the court and they've got all the reserves on the court because their stars are out injured or tired,
Right.
give them a break. Don't beat the shit out of them. Pardon my language.
You and that trucker's mouth.
I know.
Damn, you're just
God bless America anyway.
You're dropping bombs today.
So,
How many's that? I lost track. I can almost not count them anymore.
Anyway, but then there's the reality. Guard had gone through 9 members of Michigan's handshake line. You know how
Okay.
they go along and thank you, great game, blah, blah, blah.
Good game.
Before
good
he
game,
got
good
to
game.
Howard, who can clearly, in the video you watch, you can see him saying something to Guard.
Oh yeah, they were getting mouthy with each other.
Yeah, there's definitely some mouth, and Howard being so much taller.
And then Guard, I think, put his hand on Howard or pushed Howard or something.
Yeah, he put his
Something
hand
happened.
up. He pushed him or put his hand up or something. He definitely put his hand on him. But then Howard just reached down and went.
Yeah. He's like 6 something, and he just like reached over the top of like 3 people and went, oh pow,
and slapped him like a grandpa slapping a little boy.
Yep.
Young man, I told you don't act like that.
Yeah.
So,
Oh pow, sound effects included.
yeah, right. So then you have coaches and players and
It was
everybody.
a free for all.
Yeah, it was a nice little free for all. So
I think Howard's gonna get a few games suspension. I think.
I think so too. But I do think that since Guard put his hands on Howard first, he needs. So if Howard gets, say, 10 games, Guard should get 2 or 3.
Oh yeah. Oh,
suspension.
I agree. Oh, I totally agree.
I don't think anybody should be fired over it.
No.
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 Howard should be, stiffer that's handed down by Big Ten compared to Krabenhoff, because of the whole Malayan Madison, as they're calling it. And it's also the second time that Howard has had an incident in the last year. A year ago, he was ejected from a game after an exchange with Maryland coach Mark Turgeon. He had to be Turgeon. He had to be restrained. And several people have suggested a 5-game suspension through the end of the regular season seemed about right. So who knows? But
well, they also said 2 games it seems fair for Guard.
Yeah. It's all good.
But because Howard,
Big Ten's gonna want to send a message.
yeah.
Second time for Howard.
They're gonna say, Howard, you gotta control yourself, buddy. I mean, look, I get it. I mean, you were losing. I'd have been pissy about it too.
Yeah.
But
especially since the way that Howard had his team playing, it was like shoving it in Guard's face. Like, nah.
Well, Howard was losing.
No, Guard was.
Oh, Guard was losing.
Guard was losing. Howard was
Oh,
winning.
my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was the other way around.
No. So for people that don't follow college hoops, the bottom line is go watch the video.
Oh my God.
And like I said, if you can find the
I
one that
watched
shows
it. I
the
was
end
like,
of the
"What?
game. Yeah.
Oh my God. Ding ding ding.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
I hope
wait,
nobody gets fired.
We should try to get the video and overdub it. In this corner.
I know I can get the
Let's
one that
get
shows
ready to rumble.
Yeah, I know I can get the one that shows just like that, the actual incident or the slapping and everything, but I don't think I can get a hold of my nose itches. I don't think I can get a hold of the one that has like the last 90 seconds or 30 seconds or whatever of the game. I don't have that one.
Yeah. Yeah, just Google it. See what you find. And if you find a good one, if you find a really good one,
Send it to us.
yeah, email it. Email it to me.
Patrick.
Patrick at 18realtalk.com.
That's right. Send us a link.
You guys can email me anything you want.
So
I try to read all my emails. I try. I do. Hey, if you guys are watching this on Twitter, please, I beg you, retweet this video. Like it, share it. Let people know that you're watching us. Yes.
So
Because it really does help us out.
it does.
It really does.
Daytona 500 was exciting too. It was lots of excitement in sports this weekend.
I know, right? I missed half of it, but
I showed it to you.
yeah, it's
I'm like,
good.
oh, look at
It's
this.
good.
Oh, look at this.
All right, so who won the Daytona 500?
The guy that was in first place.
The one that was in first place? Yeah. Do you know his
It
name?
was a photo finish. Austin Cindric.
Cindric.
I think that's how you pronounce it.
Okay.
He was a rookie, is a rookie. He looks like he's like maybe 10 years old. He does, man. You look at his picture, I'm like, has he started to shave yet?
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
So, you say you like tools. Now, are we talking about normal people like them or Tim the Toolman Taylor like them? Because if you're like the two of us, it is definitely in the Tim the Toolman Taylor's range. I have never been bored when shopping for tools.
So here's what you do. Head on over to 18wheeltalk.com/JBTools. It will take you to their site, which will normally give you a discount, a chance in a giveaway, join the rewards club, or something really great like that.
Then start browsing to your heart's delight. Whether you're looking for power tools, hand tools, 25-ton jack stands, or gardening tools, they have got you covered.
So take a few minutes to follow the link, 18wheeltalk.com/JBTools, and jewel over a few tools while you're there. So what is this? Harrison Burton's car did a barrel roll
Yeah.
near the end of the first stage.
Yeah. Near the end of the first stage, it did a barrel roll.
Oh, damn! Well,
And took out a bunch of cars.
Daytona usually has at least one really good wreck.
Yeah.
Almost every year.
And you understand what the stages are, right? Or not?
You might have to explain it to our listeners.
Okay. So see if I can explain this right. Because if not, I know that like the one person.
Yeah, that's 2 stages, right?
Well, no, it's stages determined differently in racing.
Okay.
If there's a wreck, then they go to, clean up and everything and pull everybody off the track.
They clean up in turn 3.
And then they restart. That's a stage.
Okay.
Because whoever was ahead, whatever order they were in when they had to stop the race,
that's
those
the order
are
they started.
And they get points for being in that order.
Right. Oh, I got you.
So if there's 10 wrecks, God forbid, there's 10 times that points are given out.
Every time the caution flag comes out.
Nope, not caution flag, stop flag.
Oh, they had to stop it.
Yeah, they had to stop.
Oh.
So then they start again with a green checkered flag. I think it is where they do the start stop is with a green checkered, not a black and white checkered.
Okay.
I know it's green checkered, but I think that's the stop.
Well, I know that.
And that's how they get points when a race is stopped, and then they start in the same position, same pole position.
Okay. Oh, I got you. All right. So I know the barrel roll though, that wreck took out Kyle Busch and Denny Hamlin.
Oh, it took out more than that.
But the reason why that's significant is those are Michael Jordan's 2 racers.
Yeah, of course.
Oh wait, no, it was Bubba.
No, Bubba Wallace drives for Jordan.
Bubba Wallace.
And I forget who else.
Kurt Busch.
Yeah, Kurt Busch.
Not Kyle Busch. Kurt Busch.
Yeah. But it also took out Christopher Bell, Alex Bowman, Ross Chaston, Burton, I don't remember his first name, Matt Snyder, and William Byron. And I don't know who else. I think there was others.
Yeah, Bubba Wallace is I forget his real name.
Well, I think
everybody just calls him Bubba.
He's the black driver, and I'm not trying to sound racist, but isn't he the only black driver?
I think his name is Daryl.
Yes, no, maybe.
I think it's Daryl. I don't know because
don't you have your phone Googling?
Yeah, no.
Oh, I will Google.
No, I don't.
Bubba Wallace.
But I know Bubba.
Yes, he's very definitely a black man.
Okay. It kind of looks like Russell Wilson. He has that Russell Wilson look.
Yeah, he does. But anyway,
what's his real name though? Daryl?
I don't know.
It's probably Darius.
Let me just look at something.
Deshaun.
Daryl.
I'm throwing a bunch of D names out there.
Bubba Wallace's father, Daryl Sr.
So he's a junior.
That would be my guess. You know?
That would make sense.
Yeah, that would be my guess.
But anyways, we talked about Michael Jordan having 2 race cars, and Bubba Wallace is one, and Kurt Busch is the other.
Yes.
So
All I know is he's really good. And he's the one that someone hung a noose in his garage like 2 or 3
Yeah, I
years
know
ago,
there was a
which
big-
was, ooh.
yeah, that was a big.
He's also the one that got the Confederate petition to get the Confederate flag taken out of NASCAR. He's the one that started that.
Okay, I don't blame him.
I don't either. I wouldn't want it hanging.
Christopher Bell, Alex Bowman, and Ross
Chastain,
along with Burton.
Matt Snyder, and William Byron.
They were also involved in that
Yeah.
barrel.
For some
barrel
reason, I
roll
don't know
accident.
Burton's first name. So
Burton.
Austin Cindric, the winner,
Yep.
is the 6th first-time winner of the Daytona 500 since Dale Earnhardt Jr. won his second in 2014. And all 3 of Hamlin's wins have come in that span since 2014.
Okay.
Bubba Wallace took second, and it was a photo finish.
Okay. Ryan Blaney placed 3rd.
Yeah. So Cindric, he's now the 9th driver in history to earn his first career Cup win in the Daytona 500.
Yeah, because the 500 actually, I mean, that's some big points towards that the last race of the season for the Cup.
And he's the 2nd in a row to do so. In 2021, it was Michael McDowell. But the others are Tiny Lund, 1963.
Mario
Andretti, 1967. Pete Hamilton, 1970. Derek Copes, 1990. Sterling Martin, 1994. Michael Waltrip.
Marlin, like the
Oh,
fish.
Marlin. Sorry, I thought I said that.
Michael
94.
Waltrip.
Of 2001, and Trevor Bayne, 2011.
Don't forget Michael McDowell.
I said him first
Oh, my bad.
because he was last year.
My bad.
And this race was the first time that all the cars were next gen.
Now, what does that mean? Next gen.
The cars
In
feature
other words, they were all the new.
They were
the
all
next generation.
next
cars.
generation race cars. They were all identical, even playing field, shorter greenhouse emissions, shorter deck lid, wider racetrack width or wider track width, 18-inch forged aluminum wheels, and wider tires. And what I think is really cool is all the tires have a single lug nut.
Kind of like IndyCar. It's like IndyCar style.
Yeah, as opposed to a 5-lug
Yeah,
traditional.
Yeah. So that makes pit stops a little faster.
Yeah.
You know, 1 lug versus having to pop all those lugs on. Could you imagine the guys that have been doing regular, been in NASCAR for all these years, pulling 5 lugs out now?
Now they just got
They go out there, they go, there's only 1 lug.
I got to pull 4 lugs total for the whole car.
What the hell? What kind of car is this?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. That was funny.
It was.
That was funny. Chat. You guys still there?
Wow.
Hello. Should put some echo effect on. Look at these squawk.
Do you have
box.
echo effect? Sure we do. Hello.
Hello.
Anyway. So I think the next gen cars would be cool, Next thing you know, it's going to be electric racing. There probably is. I just don't know about it.
What?
Who said that?
Next gen NASCAR. I'm just looking here. Next, originally known as the Gen 7 car.
Mm-hmm.
Is the common name for the race car that is used in NASCAR Cup Series since 2022. So this is the first year of the next gen cars.
Oh, okay.
For the evolution of the Generation 6 cars, the next gen will feature improved aero and downforce packages while introducing new technologies on the track. So,
Very cool.
So it evens the playing field, like you said.
Yeah.
Like you just said.
Well, and they used to have it where everything had to be same motor, same weight, same everything.
And that's the way it's always been. There are some guys that shave it just a little too close, and they get they find out at the end of the race, like, you're disqualified, so you don't win. The next guy wins.
Oh,
that's happened a couple of times.
kind of like doping in the Olympics.
Kind of. See, you like the setup?
Yeah.
See?
Mention the Olympics. Oh, yeah. Before we get to doping, hey, we took 25 total medals. I don't know how many.
Well, the Olympics are still going to end tomorrow, I believe.
I
Or
thought
are they done
that
today?
already ended.
No, 22nd.
We got the total medal count. How can they give us?
the final ceremony's tomorrow. Then.
Okay. All I know is they said on the news we got 25 medals, 8 gold, 10 silver, 7 bronze, and a partridge in a pear tree.
Whoop whoop.
Erin Jackson. She's that little girl from Florida that made history. And I call her a little girl, and she's not. She's in her 20s, I'm sure. But she just.
Is she a cute little girl?
Yeah, she's got dreadlocks. And I'm like, how does I speed skate with dreadlocks? I know they're up under a cap, but come on, how'd she get them up under there?
They're up under a cap.
They're like down to here. Like,
I don't know what to tell you. Honestly, I don't know.
I don't either. But if I was interviewing her, that would be one of my first questions. How do you get that hair up under that cap?
Anyways.
Could you let me know? Because I got a lot of hair I'd like to get up
Yeah,
under.
right. I know. But not like you're going to get up on speed skates and go speed skating anytime soon.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Driver, if you haven't tried any of Mother Trucker Yoga's products, have we got news for you. The news is you are missing out on some great products that really do work. So, you're probably sore from a long day and just don't know where to even start looking, right?
Well, driver, stop right there. You don't have to wonder anymore. These products were all designed with the professional truck driver in mind. And the Stiff Mother Trucker Pain Relief Cream is 100% natural. As in, all the junk that you don't need on your body is not in it. It is paraben-free, gluten-free, sulfate-free, and artificial dye-free.
Probably made right here in the USA. Road tested, trucker approved.
It relieves sore muscles, soothes pain and inflammation from bee stings and insect bites. It calms that back pain from driving those long, hard roads, helps alleviate foot pain, helps reduce wrist pain, elbow pain, and stiffness in the neck and shoulders from poor sleep or overuse.
In other words, if your body is feeling bruised and bumped up from that ever-intensive truck driver life, then Stiff Mother Trucker Pain Relief Cream is the answer to what you are asking. Just ask the crew at A&E Shipping Wars. They will let you know.
So go to 18wheeltalk.com/resources and look for Mother Trucker Yoga to find this and many more great products. You're going there.
I went.
Okay, so anyway.
I went there.
So she
What
made
you gonna do
history
about it?
when she shot to gold in the women's 500 meter speed skating.
Okay.
She became the first American to win the event since 1994.
Okay.
The first Black American woman to ever win Olympic speed skating medal.
Oh, good for her.
I know, right?
How old is she?
I don't know. She looks young, but she
Erin-
doesn't look
Erin
like she's
Jackson?
12.
Erin Jackson.
So
Erin Jackson.
tell me when I can continue.
Right? That's her name?
Erin Jackson
Well, they gave
from
me,
Florida.
they gave me Erin with an A.
Well, I might have misspelled it. I don't know.
Female speed skater, Erin Jackson.
Do, do,
There it is.
do, do. Bum, ba, 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 da, ba, 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 ba.
She's
We
5'4".
Okay, so she is a little thing.
She's 29 years old.
And she's a young thing.
Yep.
Okay, she's the same age as me. Oh my God.
I know. I was just
We
going to
could be
say that.
twins.
Twinsies.
We could be like, what's the word I'm looking for? Negative.
Photo negative.
Photo negatives.
You're her photo negative.
I'm her photo negative.
You're white.
I'm as white as they get, baby. Anyway,
But anyway, she's 29 years old and
5'4".
She's 5'4".
well, that explains a lot of it. She's 5'4", so the long hair isn't quite as long as I thought, because shoulder length on her and shoulder length on me are two different things.
Two different things.
So anyway,
Anyways,
so what I find amazing about her story is she grew up in a town in Florida where there was other Olympic speed skaters.
Ocala. Did I say it right?
Ocala.
Oh, I didn't say it right.
It's
Ocala.
Ocala.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ocala.
Ocala, Florida.
I used to live near there.
Florida.
I used to live near there. So Brittany Bowe was from there.
Welcome to
And
Sorry.
Brittany Bowe is a
I was
former,
singing Flow Rider.
I know, she was a former Olympic skater.
Okay.
I think she did team speed skating. I'm not positive, but I know she's a former Olympian. But she wins her first individual medal for speed skating, but she gave up her Olympic spot for Aaron Jackson.
Oh, no kidding.
But she turned around and still won.
She had, yeah. Well,
See, what
she ended
happened-
up, they ended up having an extra spot, so she was able to go anyway.
Because originally what happened was Aaron Jackson was the one that won like all of the World Cups lately, like 4 of the past 8 she won. But in the very last Olympic trials, she slipped.
Okay.
And that dropped her down to 3rd place.
Ooh.
There were only 2 places for Olympic speed skaters on the women's team for us.
Oh, no.
So Brittany Bowe said
I've already been there. You take
she
it.
was, no, she'd been on a team, not on singles.
Oh.
But she said, I believe in you. I think you've got what it takes.
You
I'll
take
give up my spot for you. I'm in 1st place and I can do that. She gave up her spot so that Aaron could go to the Olympics for singles speed skating.
Wow.
Then I don't know how it ended up happening, but Brittany was already going to the Olympics for, I think, double speed skating. I'm not sure, but some sort of skating.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
She-
Probably relay.
She had to go. That's what the word I was trying to think of was relay.
Relay.
She was there anyway, and ended up, we had 3 spots in speed skating, and she ended up going, and I think she took the bronze, is what they said.
Yep. Brittany took the
So-
bronze.
So anyway, she took a bronze, maybe not in that, but she took a bronze in something. So she medaled, and Aaron medaled gold.
In the 500-meter race.
Yeah. So I think
Nice.
that's really, really cool.
That is freaking awesome.
You know, so, way to go, Florida,
I know, right?
So
Florida, way to go, Olympians. Every one of them.
I just,
I mean,
just
I don't care if you're
amazed.
from the United States. There was a Canadian who became a U.S. citizen
Mhm.
and was on the I forgot what it's called, the mono sled.
Mhm.
They did mono bobsledding,
Yeah, mono bobsledding was a new sport.
and she took a medal.
Wasn't
I-
that really cool though?
That was cool watching that.
See,
Oh
team
my
bobsledding is
God.
like that movie with John Candy, remember?
Well,
From
they had
Jamaica,
they had a 4-team bobsled.
which you do know that's a true
Cool
movie,
runnings.
right?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
a true yes.
Okay, so
But-
now they have mono sledding,
But
which
it used to
I
be
would have so
it used
done
to
that.
be
Yes,
two women,
yes.
and now they did it to where it's only one. And holy crap, to watch them go down that track was it's like woohoo! Sign me up! I want to do that. I was like, what?
Oh yeah, I would have.
Oh hell yeah! That was.
I'd have been like, sign me up, coach.
But there was a Canadian
Mm-hmm.
who rivaled our American,
Yes,
who became an American
yes,
on the same team,
yes.
and I think they both medaled.
I think you're right.
I don't remember what place they came in, but
I think they both
I know
medaled.
they both medaled.
So I want to talk about
I don't know who got first, who got third, second, whatever. But
the little Russian girl.
I thought that was pretty cool.
So I don't have it in our notes, but the little Russian ice skater.
Russian ice skater.
Remember her?
Yeah.
The doping one.
I'm gonna Google it.
Okay. So this little Russian.
The doping ice skater.
Yes, the little Russian doping ice skater.
Russian skater Kamila Valieva.
I'd have to see it to know.
VAL.
Let me see.
Right there.
Valieva.
Valieva.
I believe her. Anyway,
Anyways.
so she took an angina pill, basically.
Okay. Explain what an angina pill is.
Angina is heart palpitations, chest pain. She took a pill that she said belonged to her grandfather by accident.
Heart palpitation.
Yeah, you know, my
You,
chest hurts.
you get heart palpitations every time you see, like The Rock or who else? Matthew McConaughey or Sam Elliott. You get heart palpitations.
And your point is?
You don't have medicine for that.
I have wine.
I get heart palpitations too.
I know.
For the same one.
We have alcohol. Anyway.
Cheers.
So she ended up taking she said she took her grandfather's medicine. And so there was the whole big scandal where she couldn't skate. And then all of these committees, the International Olympic Committee, the Russian Olympic Committee.
Now she's 15.
Yes, the International Doping Committee, there's like 7 different committees that did all these reports, 41 pages. And because she's 15, they allowed her to participate, to compete. Because they felt that it would be detrimental to her mental health and her physical, mostly her mental,
because nowadays
not compete.
The Olympics worry about their mental health.
I don't blame them. But, especially someplace like Russia where they train basically from the time they can walk for stuff. Remember?
Well, yeah. Well, she ended up falling and not medaling.
She took 4th, yes.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, there's still the whole thing. You know that our Olympians couldn't do a medal ceremony because they're waiting to find out what they're doing with her. They got their gold.
Well,
but they didn't know. They had to wait until the whole thing is done.
Yeah.
They have not been to the medal ceremony yet for that.
Well, maybe they'll get it tomorrow.
Maybe they'll never get one.
What?
Not a ceremony anyway. But I feel really bad for her. Because somewhere, someone along the line dropped the ball.
Oh, I agree. When they were talking about the doping incident, they always say it's never the athlete alone. It's always
someone with her,
someone else, like a coach,
a parent,
a family member,
a trainer.
Exactly.
Yeah, somebody.
So it's always the athlete and somebody. Yeah. So that's what
someone
the big
dropped
hubbub
the ball,
was.
and where she was 15, and they had to do a special permission basically for her to compete as an adult. They dropped the ball. She's a kid participating in an adult Olympics and an adult sports, and they totally dropped the ball. That's child abuse, if you ask me.
What?
Yeah, I threw that out there. But it is. I wouldn't want to have to, be in her shoes at her age, knowing that that's going to follow her for the rest of her life. You know that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I was reading the And in Colder news.
Did you want to read that?
No, you go right ahead.
So I want to finish up with the And in Colder news. We're talking about the Olympics.
This just in
the
Colder
men's
news.
50-kilometer mass start race in the Beijing Games. First of all, it was shortened to a 30-kilometer race.
I wonder why.
Because of the weather. They said that it was that cold.
Really?
But that did little to help Finland's Remi Lindholm, who needed a heat pack at the end of the race to thaw out a particularly sensitive body part.
All right. All right. His fucking penis got fucking frostbitten.
He frostbit his dick.
His ding-a-ling got froze.
He explained that he used a heat pack to try and thaw out his appendage once the race was over.
Appendage. In other words, the dude's penis got frozen.
When the body part started to warm up after the finish,
right?
The pain was unbearable. And he also noted that this was the second time this has happened to him.
He didn't learn it the first time. This was the second time his
I
penis
just like
froze.
to point out to these speed skaters, that's what they get for wearing skimpy clothing to make themselves
You think
faster.
you would wear like at least thermal like shorts to keep your extremities.
No,
your
I would
appendage.
have worn a heat pack on my hoo-ha.
What?
I would have had a heat pack bra.
Yeah, you'd have had a heat pack on the hoo-ha. Is that what you just said?
I would have had a heat pack bikini, put it that way. Heat-packed bikini.
But you know what I mean, though? He could have
come
wore
on.
like thermal shorts
Yeah, thermal boxers or
Yeah,
skivvies
something
or
like that.
something.
to
Thermal
protect his
something.
appendages.
His appendage froze.
His
Let's be honest.
appendage.
He's never going to be a daddy.
His ding-a-ling
You'll never hear
froze.
someone saying, "Who's your daddy?"
Yeah, right?
yeah,
Poor bastard.
that's right.
Poor Remy.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Remy. His ding-a-ling froze. He's the highlight of all. He's the highlight of the show.
Yes. Colder news. Wonder if he's the only person that's ever happened to.
So
I've had
his,
frostbite on my fingers, but
his testicles were
and my
ice
cheeks.
cubes.
Well, it make for a cold drink.
Oh, come on. That was a good
It
one.
make for a cold drink.
That was funny shit right there.
If drinks get a little warm, just dip your testicles in them.
Grrr.
Warm it up. Need a cold beer? Stick it down there.
I've never
How
I've
do you-
never been that cold that my penis froze. I'm sorry. No.
Have
I
you
mean,
ever had to stick a beer down there to get it cold and chilled?
New. Negative.
Well, you know, when you're in the army, they teach you when your fingers get cold to put them in your armpits to warm them up.
I know.
Where are you supposed to stick your dick?
Yeah, it ain't going in my armpit.
I'm like, if you
it's
put it in
frozen.
your armpits, I'd just like to point out, wow,
I'd be like,
you're in the wrong
I'd be
business.
like, hey, baby, let me borrow your armpit.
Okay. And on that note, hello, Amanda. Hello, Amanda. I'm sorry you missed the show, but at least you caught the important part, frozen dicks.
You caught the frozen appendage from
It's kind of like a frozen banana. Dip it in chocolate and it's good, I guess.
What?
I don't do frozen bananas.
Wait a minute. What?
They're nasty. Frozen bananas? Yeah.
That's just wrong.
I don't like banana splits.
Listen, that's just wrong that he froze his dick twice. He didn't learn the first time. He had to do it twice.
I'm about to choke on my margarita.
That's what I don't get. And he's the only one that we read about. I don't get it. Come on, Remy, get your shit together.
Hold on.
Tuck and roll, baby.
Hold on. We'll make sure he's the only one. Let's find out.
How many other Olympians froze their dick?
In the 2022 Olympics, how many men froze their dicks?
Oh, she's Googling it.
Nope, just him.
Just Remy. Dumbass.
He's the only one.
Oh, Remy. You're from Finland, dude. It's cold. You should know,
Mid-race, it was frozen by then.
Mid-race, dude. You went 15 kilometers. You didn't even go 30.
It was a bit frozen at the start, for crying out loud.
Oh, my God. His bits were frozen.
His bits and pieces were frozen.
Before the race.
And he finished 28th.
I'd be like,
That is so not worth
I'd be
it.
like, pardon me, but can I get a heat pack? My bits are frozen already. It's cold out here.
You heard me? 28th place. He didn't
I
even
know.
finish in the top three. with
It's
the
because
frozen
his
dick.
penis was frozen.
Well, if his penis was frozen, he should have skated faster.
What was he in? Cross country skiing?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Or skied faster, I mean.
come on. Let's see you ski with your frozen appendage.
Which appendage are we freezing?
I don't know. I'm not dumb enough to go cross country skiing. No. I'm not freezing my testicles. Sorry, or my penis, for that matter.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, I don't do it.
Okay.
Not gonna do it.
Okay.
Not gonna do it.
So are we leaving this with
Yeah, we're gonna end on
Frozen
that
dicks.
note. We're gonna end on frozen dick.
we're ended on finished frozen dicks.
Finland.
Finish.
Finland.
It's
and
finish.
Frozen dick.
He finished with a frozen dick because he was finished.
His appendage was frozen.
I hope you enjoyed the show.
Hey, if you're watching us on Twitch and you're still here, hit that.
Thank you.
Click that follow button. If you're watching us on YouTube, hit that subscribe button.
Ring our bell.
Ring Janet's bell.
You can ring his bell. You can ring that
And
guy's bell.
if you're watching us on Twitter, retweet it, please.
Tweet about it.
Retweet. Retweet.
Twitter it.
Like and subscribe everything that we do. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch.
As my dad would have said, twit about it.
Twit about it.
Twit about it.
Twit about it. You
Yes.
twitters.
If you're on Twitter, twit about it.
And as always, we thank you for your support.
Thank you.
We love everybody that follows us.
Hey, tune in a couple weeks for game night.
Yeah, we're thinking about it. We want you to email me at Patrick@18Wheel Talk. Game, just in the subject line, put game night, and give us your suggestions. We're thinking of doing reading Cards for Humanity. Is that the name of it?
I think that's the name of it.
Yeah, Cards for Humanity.
Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah, something like that. We're gonna read the questions, and you guys can answer us in chat. But let us know. Email me, Patrick@18wheeltalk.com. And like always, man, we really appreciate you guys joining us on Margarita Mondays.
Hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you.
Oh boy.
Hasta la pasta.
And we're ending on finish
Frozen bits.
Finish frozen bits. Frozen testicles.
Hey, Jada. You missed finished frozen bits.
Yeah, we had a frozen penis.
Well, not we.
Not we.
No.
Finland had a frozen penis.
Finland had a frozen penis in the Olympics.
See ya.
Hasta la pasta.
Okay, bye. Till next time.
18 Wheel Talk.
Thank you for joining us today. We greatly appreciate it. Be sure to stop by 18wheeltalk.com and check out all the affiliates mentioned in the program today. Remember, we're here coaching generations of drivers while guiding them on their path to success. We'll catch you on the flip side.
Spark the revolution.
So tell me, do you have one of those change buckets in your vehicle for fancy coffees?
Yeah.
And are you looking for a way to help support the show and just don't know how?
Well, we have great news for you. It is super easy, and you can do it for as little as $3 a month. Yes, that's right, $3 a month. That means for the cost of a cup of coffee, you could support the show for a month. And if you order one of those foo-foo frappy thingamabobs with all those flavors and whipped cream and sprinkles on top, you could support the show for about 6 months.
Isn't that amazing? Saving you calories from that frappy thingamabob with all those flavors and whipped cream and sprinkled things on top, and help out the show. What's not to like about that?
So to do so, just go to 18wheeltalk.com/support, and you will see just how easy it is to support the show. And don't forget to pick out your fan emoji while you're there. That's 18wheeltalk.com/support.